All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Come on, set. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Second and 13. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Check 26, check 25. Go. Deep grip.
They're going to look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a gain of 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 12 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Ready. Topper! Topper!
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Rock it. Go.
Jim. 36.
Go. Get it.
From the gun, Sawyer. Eluding the pressure right. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Go now. 90. Wolf. Hey, Wahoo.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hard.
Watch twist.
Look at me. Zipper.
Twist.
Look at me. Go. Hit it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Single. Hey, watch 85. Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, check 24.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Begin.
Let go.
Throwing again. Sawyer is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Go. 60 Pittsburgh. 61, matchbox lights. Bam.
Shit.
Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing. Yardage back at the 12.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Jason Garrett sends in his field goal unit. And his kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to loft one deep. He's got a man complete. A big pickup of 38.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
General West.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Hey, orbit. Spike.
Operating from the gun. Sawyer. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
Ready, ready. 18. Hey, Delta.
Check 52's the mic. We got to get the ball. D, get the
Ready, ready.
Throwing on first down. Sawyer. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
2nd and 4. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Get it.
From the gun, Sawyer. It's complete to Ball. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. That's good for 28 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
X3, 218, chopper. Bravo.
58 to Mike. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Now.
2nd and 14. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, team 6. Now.
They'll look to throw here. And the Broncos get there and take him down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Chopper! Hey. Please dribble.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
2nd and 5. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. Sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Check 15, check 50. 58,
Looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, Haywood! Hey!
Mike 58.
Get it!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open, it's Moss complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
61, max box, right. Switch it. Five.
Back to throw again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
At the 46-yard line.
Set up, 8, read. Smooth.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. No, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Look at me. Zipper.
I can't believe
Go.
Mike
Snap.
Back to throw. Sawyer. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's keep moving.
Go.
Kill.
To throw again. Sawyer nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Broncos on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Hey, lock it. Leo.
Check 43. Hatchet.
Yes. Hey, wahoo. Deep river.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Sawyer escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's going to rifle one deep left, and got his man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Jack! Shoot.
Hey.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Being chased out left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Check 31, check.
Hey, Delta.
#52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 50.
Yep.
What we got?
Hit it.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Shift.
Go on.
Undercrunch.
Go.
Looking to throw. Sawyer. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
On the double. Protein spill. Bam.
Watch the shift. Check 37. You go tight. You got tight right there.
X3. 218. Choose.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And now it's blocked.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's our ball. Our ball.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, lock it.
Check, 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 check. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watch Leo. Hey, Foxtrot. Ready?
From the gun, Sawyer. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Look at me. Zip.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Wolves! Yeah!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 17 yards out. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
50, play.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Shoot.
On first and 10, Sawyer eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Sawyer. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's third and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. So after the sack, here's second and 14. Back to throw. Sawyer. And this will be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Look at me. Door. Now. Go.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's first and 10.
Mike 52. All day, punt. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike.
Go.
Pick me up. Here we go.
General West.
52. It's our time.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Bear. Under 10. Slam. Look, squeeze. Hey, Zoo. Hey.
To throw on second down. Sawyer nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. You're out.
Yep.
52, right 52. It's been a long day for you. Check 90.
Hey, lock it. Hey, exit. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Sawyer. His throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
High 7.
No. At 58 is the mic.
Down.
They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
58, come on. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Tighten up, tighten up.
Yo, go.
He's tracking. Crash.
Leo.
SOS. Check 3. Jim.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Come on, now.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Topper! Bravo!
36. Watch twist.
Go! Keep gripping.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Kent, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
52's the mic. I'm scared.
Look at me. Zipper. Yo, you hit it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Got it?
Use the mic right here, over there, right?
Hey, Sam off.
Check 9. Hey, check 24.
Rock it.
Be good. Say,
Hard. Shoot.
From the gun, Sawyer. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
check curls.
Hey, Foxtrot. Yes.
Shit.
Look at me. Go.
On 4th down, Sawyer. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now?
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down now, Kent. And he's got room. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the option. 66 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Second and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That is caught by Moss for a Kansas City touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Sawyer. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 47-yard line.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Whip. Watch the whip.
Go. Hey, lock it.
Check 43. Patrick.
Leo. Hey, Sam off.
Operating from the gun. Sawyer. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey. He's coming in motion. Hey. Hey, Mike 52.
Hard. Look at me. Go. Get it.
To throw again. Sawyer. Flush to his right.
Watch twist. Bang.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
You better be afraid.
Hey, zoom.
Check. Back.
Fair.
Check.
Yep.
Motion.
Look. Squeeze. Hit it.
On 1st down, Sawyer. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. To throw on third down, Sawyer. Going to throw right side here, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. From the gun, Sawyer. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. You just won.
Looking to throw. Sawyer flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Under crunch. Shoot. Watch the...
Hey, orbit.
From the gun on third down, Sawyer. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Next score, Chiefs 43, Broncos 38.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Protein spill. Hey, high 7.
Check this guy.
Yo, go. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Moss. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Hey, check 24. Check.
Hey, lock it.
Hey, switch gears.
Go. Hustle, get it.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
X3. 218, chop it.
Pulls together. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Check, look at me. Zipper. Leo.
Lucky. Kill.
Hey, Sam off. Rock it. Hit it.
Back to throw.
Check.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that could be used against them.
Look at me. Door. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Charlie.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Yes.
Now back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Watch the screen. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 58 is the mic. 58.
Buzz. Now.
Back to throw here. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they... And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Ready, break. Ready, weapon. There.
Kill. Turn it up.
Hey, wahoo. Fight.
throwing on first down. Sawyer. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey. Check. 52's the mic. Watch.
Hey, zoom. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Kansas City, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for